What's up, guys? How are y'all doing? Happy Sunday. I'm here to talk about Eric B and Rakim's second album being released of July 26, 1988. Follow the Leader. That's the second album right here. Uh, these two actually left, following their debut, Paid in Full, they left the record label 4th and B-Way Records to sign with Uni Records, a subsidiary label of major label MCA Records. And the recorded Follow the Leader at Power Play Studios in Long Island City in Queens, New York. The duo produced, composed, and arranged the album with additional um, contributions from Rakim's brother Stevie Blass Griffin, who contributed with various instruments. Eric B and Rakim worked with studio engineers Carlton Batts and Patrick Adams on the album. And more history to it. The album peaked at number 22 on the Billboard Top Pop Albums chart and at number 7 on the Billboard's Top Black Albums chart, and it achieved higher charting than Eric B Rakim's debut classic, and it serves as their best charting album in the US, let alone. And the album produced 4 singles. You got the title track, Microphone Fiend, The R, and Lyrics of Fury. Follow the Leader peaked at number 16 on the Hot Black Singles chart, and at number 11 on the Hot Dance Disco, and at number 5 on the Hot Dance Music Maxi Singles sales chart. And the R reached number 79 on the Hot Black Singles, number 28 on the Hot Disco Dance, and number 41 on the Hot Dance Music Maxi Singles sales, and number 14 on the Hot Rap Singles chart. And on September of 27th of 1988, the album was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America for the shipments of in excess of 500,000 copies in the U.S. Man, that's so cool, man. You know, Follow the Leader and Microphone Fiend, the R and Lyrics of Fury. Well, Follow the Leader, the title track, reached at number 16 on the Hot Black Singles chart, and at number 11 on the Hot Dance Disco chart, and at number 5 on the Hot Dance Music's Maxi Singles chart, sales chart, and the R reached number 79. Still a classic on the Hot Black Singles chart, and number 28 on the Hot Dance Disco. Man, that's so cool. This album has a lot of incredible bangers, just to let y'all know. It really, really, really has a lot of incredible bangers. So, more history to it. Follow the Leader was well received. Contemporary critics, Los Angeles Times writer Jonathan Gold viewed it as far more consistent than the duo's Paid in Full, calling Eric B a master of chill, understated beats, and complimenting Rakim for weaving a laid back web of words. His whiskey smooth tenor, less noisy but more intense than the machine gun mutterings you hear booming from beatboxes. So his keen rhymes are all the more devastating for being near whispered where lesser rappers would shout. And his review for the Village Voice, Robert Christgau, found the duo's sampling as an improvement from their previous works, Brownian Motion, and complimented Rakim's ever-increasing words per minute ratio. The man loves language like a young Bob D. Peter Wachtros of New York Times commended Eric B's mixes and described him as a minimalist virtuoso. And Wachtros had called Rakim one of the most distinctive rappers in the business, and elaborated on his lyricism. His voice soars as gracefully as a well-thrown football. It'll change direction on the spot. He will vary rhythms, pushing and pulling against the beat. And to highlight his lyrics, insistent, cool, and dedicated, his rapping has an urgency that makes the music much more than pop. It sounds like a musical version of a political social vision. And then in the 2006 book, To Break of Dawn, freestyle. So to the break of dawn, a freestyle on the hip hop aesthetic. Author William Jelani Cobb later wrote of the album's significance. On the heels of Paid in Full, Eric B and Rakim delivered a full clip of album titled Follow the Leader in the year of '88, featuring a broader spectrum of sounds than the James Brown samples that had defined the initial release. Follow the Leader saw Rakim at his most lyrically fierce, issuing death and death threats on such tracks as Microphone Fiend, Lyrics of Fury, and the nearly felonious No Competition. The release marked the high point in the collaboration between the two and prefaced the long slide they faced in the 90s. And a retrospective review, AllMusic editor Steve Huey viewed the Follow the Leader as an improvement over Paid in Full, commending Rakim's agile, up-tempo, lyrical showcases. And a dual review of both Paid in Full and Follow the Leader's reissues, Pitchfork's Jess Harvell expressed that the high points of the latter album are as high as any rap group has gotten, and wrote that both albums' music served as a reminder of a brief period where people thought they could become a millionaire on skills alone, where the reality of that was so far away that no one had to think about what being a millionaire would mean to the culture that nurtured those skills. In the year of '98, Follow the Leader was selected as one of the Source's 100 best rap albums, and in 2005 it was ranked number 12 on comedian Chris Rock's list of the top 25 hip-hop albums. And the track Lyrics of Fury was ranked number 5 on the About.com's list of the top 100 rap songs. And then the album is ranked at 979 all-time in the all-time top 1,000 albums, 3rd edition of 2000. So, reimagined as jazz. The album was reimagined as jazz. So, is an instrumental reworking of the entire album by Jonathan Hay, Mike Smith, and Benny Reed. The album spent 4 non-consecutive weeks at number 1 on the Billboard Jazz Albums chart, dethroning Michael Bubbs' Love. Eric B told Forbes, hearing the music faithfully arranged and re-recorded with the stellar group of musicians Jonathan Hay and Benny Reed brought together, not only stays true to our original work, but elevates and highlights the core concepts we drew from 30 years ago. It really completes a full circle. We intimidated jazz, and now jazz is imitating us. So Rakim was quoted in Hip Hop DX as saying, the trajectory of this project is the ultimate blessing. It's tapping into a divine consciousness and showing how the universe continues to spin full circle. Eric and I were always heavy in our influence from the jazz genre. 3 decades in, we are influencing a jazz album. Then that album is coming back around to influence hip-hop production. Greats like Woo Kid, hopefully a lot more. And we used to dig through the crates at record stores to pull vinyl instrumentals and sample them and for our tracks. And now Follow the Leader is on vinyl for another generation to expand on with next level music. It's breaking new barriers, which is the core of hip hop culture. This album will always be a classic, no doubt about it, man. You got Just a Beat, Eric B Never Scared, Lyrics of Fury, Microphone Fiend, Follow the Leader, Put Your Hands Together, To the Listeners, No Competition, The R, Musical Massacre, and Beats for the Listeners. All classics, y'all. This is one of my favorite records. What's your favorite song off this classic? Don't forget to hit that like and sub and comment. Follow your boy for more. Y'all have a blessed one. God bless and stay safe. Go find this record and bump it on your turntables. Peace, y'all.